once again. Miss Utah, Jesse Craig. Great job, Jesse. That was wonderful.
They went too far in. They got to go out.
By the way, we have a birthday girl out on the field, and that is Courtney Paulson. Number 47, give her a big heads up. She is going to be turning 25 years old. This is her final game as a 24-year-old, so we will be grading her on a curve. Let's hear it once again for Courtney Paulson.
Hey, howdy, hey. Welcome into Utah Falcons football. Come to you live from Cottonwood High School in Salt Lake City, Utah. It's an overcast and a little cool Saturday afternoon, but perfect football weather as the Utah Falcons return home and prepare to take on the Nebraska Nite. Thank you for joining us, everyone. Dane Stewart here to bring you today's game. The Utah Falcons went down to Louisiana last week, came out with a 49-6 victory. And they are back at home for the last home game of the year as they will receive this kick. This one shy, you got to jump on that puppy, and Utah able to recover. This is back around the 34, maybe the 35-yard line is where the Falcons offense will come out. First home game of the year, the Falcons had a tough contest against Texas, and since then they've bounced back and look like their former selves, trying to cap off the home slate today. And we're going to ask for your patience. We have yet to receive a Nebraska roster, and even if we had one, the unis are difficult. We'll do our best to try to call out names of players. Utah in the home blues and Nebraska in the road gray. As getting the start will be Elizabeth Lane for the Falcons. Lane to throw on first down. Looking out for Lane, or for Cox. That ball caught. Keisha Cox has a blocker in front. The 20, the 10, 5. Touchdown, Utah. How about the first play from the line of scrimmage going 65 yards for the Falcons, and they're on the board 6-0. Pretty easy math on that one. A one-play drive, 65 yards, 13 seconds. And the Falcons off to a good start as they line up here for the point after. The hold is down, kick is up, but it's off the mark, no good. 6-0 the score. The Falcons leading the Nighthawks here from Salt Lake City, Utah.
The work can be hard, the hours can be long, and sometimes there's no glamour in it. But you do everything you can to make things perfect, no matter what that takes. You know it's needed. After all, it's not just a job, it's your business. Make it happen with a business degree from Stevens Henniger College. Call 855-343-9222 or visit stevenshenniger.edu.
Welcome back to Salt Lake City. One play drive for the Falcons, taking the 6-0 lead after the point after try was no good. 65-yard pass from Elizabeth Lane to Keisha Cox. As Utah now to kick off. They line up for the onside. This ball has a chance, and it is recovered by Nebraska at the 48-yard line, so the Nighthawk offense will take over near midfield. So first down for Nebraska, starting at their own 48-yard line. Utah showing pressure up the middle. They come with it on the toss. Nice carry, gain of about 4 yards on the play.
Robertson on the tackle for the Falcons.
Bring up a second down and 6 for Nebraska. And a screen. Not much gain. Good coverage there by Galicia. A gain of 2 yards on the play for the Nighthawks. Will bring up a third down and short for Nebraska.
Third and 4.
Third and 4. Pressure again coming up the middle for the Falcons. Penalty flags coming in on the play. Looks to be a false start. So that will back up Nebraska. Make it 3rd and 9. Nebraska comes in 3-2 on the year. Utah 4-1. Nebraska last week played that Texas Elite squad, lost that game. 30-0 the reported score. As Nebraska looks to reset here from the line. As the toss coming near side, Utah forces it back in. Good defensive edge set there by this Falcon D, as the carry will pick up about 3 yards on the play, and it will bring up a 4th down and a likely punting scenario for the Nighthawks. Nebraska on the year with losses to Texas and to Texas both times. This kicks away, angled, away from the return. As Iono rushing over there, she won't get there before it goes out of play. As we have another penalty flag is down. Looks to be procedure on Nebraska. This is an important game for the standings. The Nighthawks just a game back of the Falcons. Utah sitting in 3rd place in the league right now at 4-1. A win for Nebraska could really hurt Utah's chances of postseason. As it was a penalty on the Nebraska side, so we'll re-kick this. This one nearly blocked as Bruner came through for Utah, but is Iono able to catch it cleanly. Nice return up to the 45 and out of bounds at about the 48-yard line of the Falcons. We'll spot it maybe at the 47. 11:44 left in our first quarter. After the punt, the Falcon offense coming back out on the field. This offense scored on their last drive. Just the one play went 65 yards. That coming through the air. As Utah's played a number of different quarterbacks this year, but it is Lane again here on drive number 2. Lane looking to throw over the middle. Boy, that one intended for Iono. Couldn't come up with it. Well thrown ball there by Lane, as there were a number of Nighthawk defenders right there.
And the Falcons in a hurry-up offense.
Second down. Motion, the handoff to Cox. Cox has a lane. Cox past the 40. One player to beat. Cox inside the 20, the 10, and brought down to the 7-yard line. A touchdown-saving tackle made. How about a 45-yard run for Keisha Cox? Over 100 yards of total offense for the experienced back for the Falcons.
That man was by far and away the best 2 plays in their career. After the middle.
First and goal for Utah. They go on the dive. Up the middle is the runner in. Yes, touchdown Utah. Jasmine Platt from 6 yards out, able to carry this ball in. 2 drives for the Falcons and 2 touchdowns with 11:11 left here in the first quarter. We'll presume Utah likely to try for 2 here. We'll see what Coach Rasmussen dials up. On the far hash, indeed, they will try for 2. Motion, the toss. This to Magana. Magana near side into the end zone. 2-point conversion good. 14-0 the lead for the Utah Falcons.
If you'd like to have your picture taken with First Utah, please drop cash or money orders off to the booth for $20 for each picture. Miss Utah actually will take pictures with anyone that she is in the light. So come out to the booth. She'll be here for a couple more minutes. We want to take a picture with Miss Utah.
14-0 the lead for the home side. The Falcons, 2 drives. They've ran a total of 4 plays, I believe. Offense looking sharp here early on. As they will kick off. This angled. Taken by one of the blockers at the 42, out of bounds at the 46, 45-yard line. And Nebraska will come out for their second offensive possession. Had a couple nice plays on that first drive, but the penalty backed him up. Been behind the sticks on third down, couldn't convert. See if they can find more success here on their second possession, trailing here by 14 points. First down, Nebraska. Looking to throw. That ball on target, caught at about the 49-yard line. That ball a little high. It was a nice reception made by the receiver on the play. A gain of 4 for the Nighthawks. Bring up a second down and 6 for Nebraska. Pressure, the pitch. Just got that away in time, and then, boy, the back gets met by the defense of the Falcons. Coming up with Salazar in on the tackle. I think Iona was there as well for Utah. That's a gain of 3, maybe 4 yards, 3 yards, the official gain. Bring up a third and short. 3 yards to go here for Nebraska. Remember that last drive, it was 3rd and 4 when that procedure penalty occurred. Similar 3rd and short here for the Nighthawks, trying to answer what's been effective offense for the Falcons. They've got to get past the 45. 3rd down. Play action. Bootleg the entire way, and Utah's all over it. Tella in on the tackle for Utah. Also coming up was Aisi. And no gain on the play for Nebraska. Will set up a 4th down. This is tough. I mean, you're 9:15 left in the first. You got 4th and short, and Nebraska here going to take a timeout to think about it.
We have some young fans getting their pictures taken for Utah. By the way, this afternoon's halftime is going to be conducted by Felix and Flex, so you know it's going to be crazy.
Out of the timeout. 4th down. Nebraska has to get to the 45, trailing here by 14, and the Nighthawks looking like they're going to go for it. You can't say that I blame them here. Looking to throw the ball on 4th down. Has a receiver. That ball knocked loose. Great play made by Salazar as the receiver had it, and Salazar able to knock that out as the receiver was going down to the ground. The Utah defense forces the turnover on downs.
Falcons will go with 1st and 10 from their own 48-yard line.
.901 left here in the first quarter, 14-0. The lead for the Falcons, their 3rd possession, and this will be Luis Bean under center for Utah on this drive as Bean hands off with Tina Tella. Tella takes us to the 45-yard line of Nebraska, a gain of 7 on the carry. Second and 3 for Utah. Tella again. Looks like she has the 1st down as she takes us to the 41-yard line. Indeed it is, a gain of 4. First and 10 for Utah. Bean, little counter. Nice job staying home by that Nebraska second level. Gain of just 2 on the carry. Second down. Actually gave a gain of 3 on the carry. Looking up the sideline. This ball caught. Winberg inside the 10, stays on her feet. Touchdown, Utah. 38-yard catch and touchdown for Rebecca Winberg. And what a job of staying strong and able to finish off the play as Bean throws for the touchdown to Winberg. And it's 20-0 Utah. Here with 7:14 left in our first quarter. Out to try for the point after. Missed one earlier. This try is up, and that one good. 21-0, the Falcons leading here in their home finale over the Nebraska Nitehawks.
The work can be hard, the hours can be long, and sometimes there's no glamour in it. But you do everything you can to make things perfect, no matter what that takes. You know it's needed. After all, it's not just a job, it's your business. Make it happen with a business degree from Stevens Henniger College. Call 855-343-9222 or visit stevenshenniger.edu.
Utah with a 21-0 lead over Nebraska, and the offense right now doing whatever it wants. How about 2 passing touchdowns for the Falcons in this first quarter? An offense that has long been known as a rushing attack, but today they've attacked through the air. 65-yard touchdown pass from Lane to Cox. There, a 38-yard touchdown pass from Bean to Winberg. And this offense for Utah just continues to put points on the board as this kick fielded at the 33-yard line for Nebraska across the 45 near midfield, and going to go down right at the 50, I think is where this will be spotted, maybe the 49. Nebraska went for it on 4th down on that last possession. I actually didn't have a problem with the call. Given the way the Utah offense had operated, you felt like you needed something to gather some momentum, but the Utah defense held strong and scored just a few plays later. I'm trying to think, Nebraska might have more offensive plays ran than Utah. It's probably close. So we'll actually spot this at the 48 after the kickoff. That's where this Nebraska offense will start. 7:04 left here in our first quarter. It's on 1st down. Toss coming near side. Good pursuit. A couple of Falcons there, including Aisi, as well as, I think that was Memory Ware. if my eyes are serving me correctly. Ware forced the ball carrier back into IEC, able to clean things up. No gain on the play for Nebraska. Second and 10. Play action. Able to get past the line of scrimmage across midfield. The tackle made there by Minix. A gain of 5 yards on the run. Bring up another third down here, this time medium for Nebraska. Nebraska still looking for their first down of the ball game. I think an option play. Kept by the quarterback, and boy, this is going to be close. Near linesman has her short by half a yard. And indeed it will be. They had to get to the 42. They're about half a football away, bring up a fourth down, and again, I'd presume Nebraska here to roll the dice. And indeed they will. Fourth and less than a yard for the Nighthawks. A-gap blitz doesn't matter. Split by Nebraska. The quarterback still on her feet down to the 23-yard line. Boy, impressive. Able to get through that double A-gap blitz. And Nebraska with a big first down just outside the red zone here with the first down at the 22. First down, stay on the ground. Nice hold that right side, got feet tangled up a little bit. You can see the ball carrier there a little frustrated. Stepped on a foot and ended up losing the balance on what was a pretty nice hole. Still a gain of 3 on the carry for the Nighthawks. We're inside of 3.5 minutes left here in our opening quarter. On second down, staying on the ground. Penalty flag came in near the line of scrimmage. We've got a player down for Nebraska. I think this is one of the linemen. Indeed. Staff trying to help her off. Looks like she's okay, able to put some weight on that leg. The penalty was on Nebraska. And it's a costly one. Hit to the helmet, gonna back things up. And boy, Nebraska, there's not a lot of teams that can move the ball on Utah. Nebraska's had some positive plays today, but the penalties have been untimely. Personal foul was a hit to the helmet. So rather than having third and short, it's now back to second down at about 20. Say 21. Looking down the field. That ball nearly intercepted. Iona was on that. And just was beyond her stretched out arms, and it'll bring up a third down here for Nebraska. Third down for Nebraska. They've got to get to the 12-yard line. Getting pressure up the middle here from Utah. Boy, pressure around the corner as well. Nowhere to go. Tella blew this up. Couple of other Falcons in on the play as well, including Ware, and Nebraska now facing a fourth down. Nebraska looking to punt here. 1:25 left in our quarter. Kicks away, angled. Iona going to be able to gather this off a hop. Inside the 15, looking for the sideline. Iona across the 30, out of bounds. About the 35-yard line is where the Utah offense comes back out on the field. Want to remind you, all of our train and travel fans out there, in honor of the 150th anniversary of the driving of the Golden Spike, our game sponsor, the Union Station Foundation, has an offer for you. A limited edition coffee table picture book telling the beautifully illustrated story of the building of the Transcontinental Railroad. You can purchase this book at theunionstationfoundation.org. Again, that website is theunionstationfoundation.org. And when you do, you'll receive a chance to win a $100,000 or not a Spitfire convertible. Folks, this car is a beautiful, beautiful vehicle. The Union Station Foundation is investing in the Utah State Railroad Museum, inspiring the leaders of tomorrow with the stories of the past. Utah starts off at the 34-yard line up the middle. Not much there on the play. Good job by this run defense of Nebraska, as our clock now inside of a minute here in our first quarter. On second down, and Galicia, the quarterback here, able to get around the corner. Galicia still with it. Galicia finds a running lane, gives a little stiff arm inside the 40, and Galicia brought down to the 36-yard line. A nice run there by Sarah Galicia. And that's a first down for Utah. See if we'll get another play here. Clock is down to 10. And they did just get it off. They try the trap, and this play able to get inside the 30. Nice little run there by Mangum, and with that, the quarter has come to a close. A hot start for the Falcons, 21-0. They lead the Nebraska Nitehawks here in the home finale.
The work can be hard, the hours can be long, and sometimes there's no glamour in it. But you do everything you can to make things perfect, no matter what that takes. You know it's needed. After all, it's not just a job, it's your business. Make it happen with a business degree from Stevens Henniger College. Call 855-343-9222 or visit stevenshenniger.edu.
Start of our second quarter. Galicia still with it. Able to navigate through a couple Nighthawks around. Close to the first down. Might be just a little. No, they're going to give it to her. First down for Utah. Just had the state bird fly through the stadium. As it's the first down here for Utah. And they stay on the ground here up the middle. A gain of about 5 on the carry. As this was Mariah Dowling for the Falcons. It's a mascot celebration here today and a couple of local favorites, as you can probably hear in the background. Second down. Galicia kept this. Boy, how about just waiting on that mesh and then the late pitch, and it's a touchdown for Utah. Gina Magana able to run this ball in. She'll be credited with a 20-yard touchdown, but she just had to finish off the last 5 or so. What a play by Galicia. Really, both on the dive and then on the late pitch. And the lead now 27-0. As a point after try now for Utah. Hold is good, kick is up, kick is good. 28-0, 13:38 left here in the second quarter. Falcons flying high here at home. Utah to kick off. This one through the wickets, but picked up at about the 38-yard line to the 43. Brought down there by the special teams of the Falcons. Both sides of the ball for Utah right now. The game plan going according to the plan. Offense has been sharp. Has scored on every possession. The defense has just given up the 1 first down on a 4th and short. As Nebraska will start here at their own 42-yard line.
for their drive.
On first down. Trying to get around the edge. Has it. Gain of about 6 yards on the run. Good hard carry there for the Nighthawks. Creditor with about 7 on the carry. Bring up second down and 3. Give up the middle. Is Shadone in on the tackle there for Utah. Still gain of about 2 yards on the play for Nebraska.
Third and long one. One of the unique characteristics of the game is very similar to the NCAA Division I football. Is that
Third and 1. And a keeper again, first down for Nebraska to the 45-yard line. It's been their best play on the day. Fourth down, now a third down conversion on that sneak. Was able to get under center, call it quickly before the defense could adjust, and it's a first down for the Nighthawks. First down for Nebraska here. Motion across the formation. This ball kept by the quarterback. To the 40. Boy, hard hit there. Out of bounds. Nice job by Bruner coming over. Pick up a 6. Maybe 7. Second and short here for the Nighthawks. Hand off again. That hole gets clogged up relatively quickly, but still positive play for Nebraska, a gain of 2. Bring up another third and short scenario. I have to get across the 35 to move the sticks, as we've got 10 minutes left here in our first half. And they're going to throw on third down. Looking on the out route, that ball caught. Nice catch made on that far sideline. The receiver tackled out of bounds immediately, but it's good for a first down, a gain of 11. And move the sticks for the Nighthawks. On first down. Quarterback able to pick up a block, gain a couple of yards after she was in some trouble in the backfield. So able to make this a short gain. Second down. Give up the middle, gain of 2, maybe 3. Set up a 3rd and long for Nebraska. On 3rd down. Thrown out near side quickly. Galicia there, not gonna beat Galicia. Strong tackle made by the corner. And a loss on the play. We'll bring up a 4th down here for the Nighthawks. Fourth down, the Nighthawks going to go for it. Have to get to the 15. Converted 1 4th down on the day. To throw, looking deep, Galicia in coverage, and this ball underthrown the sideline for Nebraska, not happy. Not certain if that was directed to the officials or at the player, but the ball turned over on downs, and the Falcon offense coming back out on the field here, 28-0 with 6:27 left here in our first half.
We need to have Lay Tella. Please stand up in the crowd, please. Lay Tella.
First down for Utah as they start this drive at their own 20-yard line. Bean throws out with Platt. Platt gets a nice block. Platt still on her feet, runs over her own teammate. Here's Jasmine Platt across midfield, still on her feet and brought down to the 39-yard line. They'll mark it at the 40. How about the run after the catch for Jasmine Platt? It's been big play after big play today for this Falcon offense, and this 5th drive continues along that same trajectory.
Happy anniversary to that brilliant beauty, Lay Tella. That is so sweet.
On first down. Give to Cox, and Cox brought down after a gain of 2. Second and 8. Lane, option, the pitch to Cox, has blockers in front. Boy, lots of room for Keisha Cox through the 25, through an arm tackle, still on her feet inside the 15, and out of bounds, first down for Utah. On first down, Platt with the carry up the middle. Platt able to pick up about 6 yards, maybe 7 on the play. I've got a feeling after that big reception for Jasmine Platt, keep giving it to 33, let her finish the drive off. Had the touchdown back in the first quarter, Jasmine did. 4 different touchdowns by 4 different players for the Falcons. As that is Platt in motion, they're going to give it to her up the middle. Platt just lowering the pads. Does she get in the end zone? No, just shy. It will be a first down. The linesman had it down at the 1. I thought a good call. We'll set up a 1st and goal. Platt, the lead blocker this time for Bruner, and Bruner into the end zone. It's a touchdown for Utah. And now the 5th different player in the end zone for the home side.
And there's some strange alien life heading out from the south end zone. We're a little concerned about what this could be. Alexis Felix during the halftime. It'll be a little bit crazy, a little bit nutty, a little bit of country, a little bit of
Utah to try for the point after. 3:19 left here in the first half. And the kick is good. 35-0. It has been all Falcons here in the first half.
The work can be hard, the hours can be long, and sometimes there's no glamour in it. But you do everything you can to make things perfect, no matter what that takes. You know it's needed. After all, it's not just a job. It's your business. Make it happen with a business degree from Stevens Henniger College. Call 855-343-9222 or visit stevenshenniger.edu.
$35-0 Falcons. 3:19 left here in the first half, and well, the Falcons have just been able to do whatever they've wanted on the offensive side and the defense. They've given up a couple of plays, but they've been able to make stops and have kept Nebraska off the board as Utah to kick off here. This coming near side, fielded at the 38-yard line. Good special teams coverage will wrap up the ball carrier at the 44. Two timeouts left for Nebraska. See if they can get a drive and some points here before the half. Nebraska will receive to start the second half, and I know it's 35-0 and may not look real good, but you get a touchdown here if you can find a way to score on that first possession, or that first drive of the second half. Obviously, you would need to make some defensive changes, but not out of the realm of the possibility. Just ask, what, the Oilers? I think that was a little different, but along those lines. First down. Going to throw this one underthrown. Intercepted by Ware. Memory Ware with the interception, and the Falcons will come back out. We mentioned, look, I mean, it would take a lot to come back in this ball game, but had to get points on that drive, and the ball underthrown, and Utah able to generate their first turnover of the day. That's a ball Nebraska showing they've been able to complete as well. It's going to be a frustrating play to go back and watch. Even going back to the sideline. As they converted a 4th down on a similar route earlier in the half. And instead it's Utah that might have a chance to add more points here as Luis Bean will come under center for the drive, or at least to start the drive here inside Nebraska territory. Up the middle. This one sorted out by Nebraska well as Minix gets halted. Gain of 1.5 yards on the carry. Bring up a second down. They go up the middle again. Minix, this time able to pick up 3, maybe 4. Bring up a third down. 3rd and 5 here for Utah as we'll hit our 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning, 35-0. Falcons will take a chance here. If you're a big fan of history, you want a way to be able to document it, show it off to your friends. A lot of great things about living in the state of Utah. One of those is the completion of the Transcontinental Railroad. And this year got the opportunity to celebrate the 150th anniversary of the driving of the Golden Spike. And the Union Station Foundation has a special offer for any of you Golden Spike fans. A limited edition coffee table picture book tells the beautifully illustrated story of the building of the Transcontinental Railroad. You can purchase the book at theunionstationfoundation.org. And when you do, you'll receive a chance to win a $100,000 or not a Spitfire convertible. Again, that website is theunionstationfoundation.org. Third and 5 for the Falcons. Boy, wide open hole. Everybody went with the fake, and on the counters, Krinke able to get down to the 21-yard line. As there's a penalty flag. Boy, on the far side. I didn't see that. But a procedure penalty will take away the first down and back things up here. Costly error there for Utah. Would have had the first down. I said it'll be 3rd and 10. Bean to throw. Boy, pressure was coming. This one was incomplete as Bean got hit. Boy, receiver was open. That was Krinke. But Bean looked outside first. Just was able to get it away, but couldn't connect. And it'll bring up a 4th down here for the Falcons. And that perfect drive chart right now in jeopardy for Utah. They've scored on every possession. Scored touchdowns on every possession. They've got to get to the 26-yard line to keep that streak alive as our clock stopped here with 1:34 left in our second quarter. Bean going to line up under center and go for it. And now they'll take a timeout. Timeout, Utah. 1:34 left here in our first half.
So, halftime, we have got some great mascots here. We also have Flex and Felix. So, we're not sure what's going to happen, but one thing we do know that's going to happen is we are going to meet an amazing young lady by the name of Jalen Shore. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about Jalen in just a second. But Jalen is one of the most beautiful, sweet young ladies you're ever going to see. And what we like to do when we talk about her is cheer for her. Because she's going to do some singing down on the field. And her story is inspirational. And I joke with Flex and Felix only because I can. I'm a little faster than they. But they do a great job, and the rest of the folks that came in really are wonderful. They care about kids, they care about the community, and we are so lucky to have all of them be involved with the Falcons. Thanks to Flex and Felix and the whole crew. And again, we have 7
Out of the timeout, 4th and 10 for Utah. Bean hands it off. Davis trying to get to the 21, 26. First down for Utah. A gain of 11 on the carry for Brianna Davis. And the nurse, Brianna, able to come up with an 11-yard carry and a first down for the Falcons. She gets a well-earned 5 from Coach Rasmussen as she came off the field. Boy, looked like Nebraska was pursuing that pretty well. That was a good carry there by Davis. First down, Minix met after a gain of about 2. Second down and 8 here for Utah. Bean pitches. Magana slips one tackle, through another one. First down for Utah. Magana still on her feet inside the 10 and brought down at the 8-yard line, and a first down for Utah with 50 seconds left here.
50 seconds left. The Falcons are going to have to hurry.
Well, great job by Magana. She had a touchdown to start the quarter, and that carry will set up the Falcons first and goal.
Late substitution by Nebraska.
Bean to throw, wide open, touchdown, Utah. Bean to Magana. A 9-yard touchdown pass, 41-0.
That was an example of great clock management by the Falcons. Offense did not seem pressured at all. Took their time and got the touchdown play off with 25 seconds left in the quarter. That makes the score 41-0 over Nebraska.
It's a point after try for Utah. That's bobbled. And doesn't look like there's going to be anywhere to go. And Nebraska gets the stop. 41-0 our score here. 25 seconds left in our second quarter. Oh, we had a flag come in. Got mixed up in the players a little bit there. My apologies. And a face masking penalty here. So we'll redo this. So we'll try again here, point after, due to the penalty on Nebraska. It was a yard and a half closer. Pressure came, but kicks away, and it's good. 42-0, the lead for the Utah Falcons here, 25 seconds left in our first half.
Utah Falcons 42, Nebraska Nite, no score. I talked a little about Eric Leisha. She is the Swiss Army knife. Plays everywhere. She's graduated Weber State, coaches high school girls basketball at charter school. She plays QB, where she did a beautiful job earlier. Wide receiver, DB. She's the edge player on the kickoff. She originally played for Utah Blitz, right under her people. And Sarah does a great job for her team. She's had a wonderful game this afternoon. Let's hear it from number 10, Sarah DeLuca. We're lucky to have her on the team. And we get a chance to meet her and talk to her. She's an inspiration. She just makes you feel good about being around.
Utah to kick off. Don't want to say it was a perfect half. I'm sure the staff could look at a couple things they wish would have gone differently, but it's a short list. It's been a half that Utah's been able to execute nearly to perfection. Is this one kick going to be fielded at the 32-yard line? And slips through one tackle. Still on our feet. Across the 50. And a nice return here for the Nighthawks. They take this to the Utah 36-yard line. It was the quarterback on the return there. As Nebraska will have 12 seconds left here on the clock. Still 2 timeouts. And we'll get a timeout taken here by the Falcons.
Falcons are taking a timeout and talk about it. Michaela Lennox, number 19, we mentioned her a couple times tonight. She's a great player. She's a high school track star from Idaho. She dabbled with the idea of college track, but wants to keep focused on the Falcons. She's got great strength and speed for her time. Second year playing fullback with the bruising position for triple option. And she's a medical assistant at Los Angeles Pediatrics. Let's hear it for Michaela Lennox.
Coming out of the timeout, first down for Nebraska. Utah playing prevent here. Ball thrown behind the line of scrimmage. And Ware able to slow things up. Teller will come in and take care of business. 4 seconds left. It'll be second down and 9 here. Just a gain of 1.
By the way, Cosmo down on the track. Cosmo represents a small university out of Utah County that hasn't done much since they won the National Football Championship in 1984.
Second down and 9.
And you may ask, when did the Utes won the last championship? And I might not answer.
And we've got a timeout here taken.
Timeout on the field. And as a coach, you don't have a lot of plays for second and basically goal to go with 4 seconds left. So we'll see what Nebraska comes up with in the way of trickery. Falcons coaching staff out on the field talking to young ladies about something that you don't practice for a lot. So we'll see what the defensive look here is. Second and 9 from the 35.
So after the timeout, second down.
About 27 yards off the ball.
We'll throw this out near side. Racing for the boundary, won't get there, and the half comes to a close. 42-0, the Utah Falcons leading the Nebraska Nighthawks here at halftime.
The work can be hard, the hours can be long, and sometimes there's no glamour in it. But you do everything you can to make things perfect, no matter what that takes. You know it's needed. After all, it's not just a job. It's your business. Make it happen with a business degree from Stevens Henniger College. Call 855-343-9222 or visit stevenshenniger.edu.
Junction City Today fans, Craig Bielik right here with the man himself. People ask, who the man is? The man is right here. This is Mike Plowman with the Ogden Union Foundation. Is that the Union Station
Foundation?
That's a good way.
Correct.
That's a good way to put it. And I don't even know what we're talking about today.
Well, Craig, hey, how would you like to go to London?
I would.
You'd like to go to London?
Yes.
You have the opportunity to go to London and support the Union Station.
Me? Little old Craig?
Absolutely.
I'm a nobody. What are you talking about?
Well, for $100, anybody can buy an opportunity ticket and win the chance to go to London, and not just go to London, but in a flat.
In a flat?
Private flat.
Okay.
In the middle of London.
Yep.
And
Wait a minute.
So it's not a hotel.
You got to explain to us Yankees what a flat is.
Well, a
'cause
flat
you know
is basically,
that.
I mean, it's basically an apartment, but
An
they call it a
apartment.
flat in London, in England. So, so you get the opportunity to stay in a flat for a week. So it's almost like you're in your own home. You're not in a hotel room. So
but you're in London.
But you're in London. Yeah. And you can go almost anywhere from this flat, that you want to go.
Right.
Yeah.
So you buy your ticket for $100. You draw somebody out, somebody named Craig, for instance.
Yeah, absolutely.
We
hope Craig wins it.
Craig gets to go to London and stay in this flat for a whole week. Is this the flat right here? Or are we?
Yeah,
that's something similar.
Yeah, so you see something similar to that.
Yeah, that's nice.
Tom and Stephanie Moore have actually been generous enough to donate the flat.
Oh, that's cool.
And they have 26 flats over there, so it would be up to 4 people who could go. So the winner could take up to 4 people and go to London for a week.
Wow, think about London.
There.
I mean, the history and
incredible.
the fish and chips and everything
Buckingham
else.
Palace.
Buckingham Palace. Let's talk about the fish and chips. Who cares about Buckingham?
Yeah, we like the food, right? The food is the best.
Buckingham Palace, the Tower of London. All of those other things.
It's cool. I mean, there's people who really love London. They've traveled Europe a lot, but London is their favorite place. And
Hot diggity dog.
What an opportunity. And so the winner will be drawn at our gala on May 9th.
Okay.
So our sesquicentennial, say that fast. Sesquicentennial gala on May 9th, and we'll draw the winner there. You don't have to be present to win, which is another nice thing. So you could go and buy your $100 ticket and still win not being at the gala.
But you do have to buy a ticket.
You do have to buy the $100 ticket. And how do you do that?
This is the website right here, right?
Yeah, so you can go to unionstationfoundation.org and buy it. And you can buy, there's no limit to the number of tickets you can buy either. So, and you could buy 10 tickets and your $1,000 will support renovations at the station and you could win that trip to London.
It's a win-win all the way around.
Absolutely.
I mean, even if you don't win, you've supported Union
Absolutely.
Station.
Yeah, absolutely. And over the next 5 years or so, this Union Station campus is going to change quite a bit. So, we want everybody involved in that.
Right. And we'll talk about more of those things as in other shows. And we have before. Right. So here's what you guys got to do. Go to this website, buy your ticket. You might win a week in London. I can't guarantee that you will win if you buy a ticket, but I can absolutely guarantee you will not win if you don't buy a ticket.
Right, but everybody wins, Craig, because everybody who buys a $100 ticket gets a commemorative coin
that's cool,
that will only be out this year to celebrate the sesquicentennial.
That's cool.
Of the driving of the Golden Spike.
Yeah.
So
that's
everyone
cool.
who buys an opportunity ticket will get a coin.
You just had that sitting there and you were waiting to pull it out the very last thing, right?
I mean, it was
you got to get more theatrical. I was going to say, you need to do this, Mike.
Pull it out of your ear. Yeah. There you go. Hey, Craig, I should have had you do that.
You guys want to go to London. I want to go to London. Everybody wants to go to London. You and 3 friends will be going to London and staying in a flat for a week if you win this. Here's this website one more time. You're helping the Union Station with your $100 opportunity ticket. All of that money will help the Union Station, and it might end up placing you in a flat in London.
Very
That's
nice.
Exciting stuff.
Absolutely.
It's exciting
Craig and I will
stuff.
go with you.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We can be 2 of your of the 3 friends, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, and I'm a great friend.
Oh,
I really am, and I'm a great traveler.
He'd do some comedy for you while you're
I would do comedy. It's kind of a long plane ride, so I'd be happy to just do a 9.5-hour set.
There you go. There you go. Added bonus.
I could do it. I could do it.
Yeah.
Okay, folks, get in on it right now. It's May 9th. That's coming up soon. Junction City today. Mike Plowman, Craig Bailey.
Getting ready to start the third quarter. 42-0, the lead for the Falcons. An impressive first half, and we've shortened the quarters to 10 minutes in this second half as the penalty flag comes in on this return. It's a good return. Likely one that will be coming back. So this one coming back due to a penalty on the return. We'll have a running clock in this second half as well, so be a quick second half unless Nebraska can make a late run, but I'll have a little opportunity to do so. After the penalty, this will come all the way back to their own 43-yard line. Return had them near the Utah 30, so it's a costly penalty for Nebraska. They try a little trap of their own. I thought maybe a face mask call there. You could see some of the equipment got maneuvered, and the official was right there saying it came up on the pad. The Nebraska bench, including their fans, not too happy with the no call. Going to be a loss on the play of just a yard. So it'll be 2nd and 11.
That woman also a great dancer. We saw an example of that last home game before the New Orleans game.
They stay on the ground. Back to the line of scrimmage. Credit a yard, so back to the original line of scrimmage for Nebraska. Bring up a 3rd and 10 for the Nighthawks. They've got to get to the Utah 47-yard line. Nebraska will throw. This ball was high and incomplete. Space was there, but Magana was closing down on the receiver. It'll bring up a 4th down here for the Nighthawks. As we're quickly approaching the midway point here in this 3rd quarter. Nebraska to punt. That's a spiral punt as it's directioned out of play, and Utah will start at about the 38-yard line.
Another player who's doing a great job, Desiree Robertson. She's been a long time there. Recently received her master's degree from U of U. She tore her Achilles 2 years ago, making a full recovery and kills it on the field. She also plays violin, works in social work with kids, and works for the Christmas Box House. Number 15, Desiree Robertson. Let's hear it for her.
So it'll be a 1st down for Utah. Every possession has ended up in the end zone for the Falcons today. And under center to start the drive will be Elizabeth Lane. And Lane on the carry has blockers in front. Lane inside the 30. Just how the first half started. One play and a touchdown. This time 63 yards out as Lane able to take it the entire way. And it's 48-0.
And with 5:15 left in the 3rd quarter, the Falcons go up by a score of 48-0.
Utah here to try the point after. And the snap bobbled. We'll have a player open, couldn't get it there, and the point after, no good. 48-0, our score here from Salt Lake City, Utah. The Utah Falcons leading.
The work can be hard, the hours can be long, and sometimes there's no glamour in it. But you do everything you can to make things perfect, no matter what that takes. You know it's needed. After all, it's not just a job. It's your business. Make it happen with a business degree from Stevens Henniger College. Call 855-343-9222 or visit stevenshenniger.edu.
Utah to kick off, leading 48-0, thanks to the 63-yard touchdown run from Elizabeth Lane. As this kick through the hands of one of the blockers, and Nebraska will get it from the 31. Near the 40 is where the Nighthawk is brought down, and where their offense will start this drive. So Nebraska starts at their own 40-yard line. So we approach 2 minutes left here in our third quarter. Thrown out near side, this ball caught. Back to the line of scrimmage and just wrapped up once again. Great defense by Yamagata. As Maki does a great job of wrapping up the receiver and bringing her down for no gain. Well, gain of a yard. Nebraska's tried a couple times to get that ball out quickly to the edge, but have not had a lot of success. In fact, the most successful plays continue to have been the quarterback sneaks for the Nighthawks. On second down, they'll try the other side. This ball caught. Out there is Smith Meek, able to force the receiver out of bounds, just shy of the first down. Bring it third down and 1 here for Nebraska. We'll presume that very sneak we were just talking about. A play to come up here with less than a minute left in our third quarter. I formation here for Nebraska. They do sneak at first down. That's been the play that has largely moved the sticks today for Nebraska. There was one play where they threw it. But other than that, that sneak on third and short, fourth and short has been the go-to for Nebraska, and they've had good success with it. Clock inside of 10 seconds left here in the third. Can get a play off here if the Nighthawks hurry.
First and 10 for Nebraska.
Last play of the quarter. They looked for the double pass, but Smith Meek actually had the receiver slowed up a little bit and force the back to carry with it. They'll pick up a couple yards, and the third quarter comes to a close. 48-0, the Utah Falcons leading here in the home finale.
The work can be hard. The hours can be long. And sometimes there's no glamour in it. But you do everything you can to make things perfect, no matter what that takes. You know it's needed. After all, it's not just a job. It's your business. Make it happen with a business degree from Stevens Henniger College. Call 855-343-9222 or visit stevenshenniger.edu.
Welcome back here, start of the fourth quarter for you train enthusiasts. If you want a piece of history documentation, a great coffee table book documenting the Transcontinental Railroad, the driving of the Golden Spike, you can visit theunionstationfoundation.org to order a copy. 48-0, Falcons leading Nebraska. Is this ball thrown out, far side, caught. And again, Yamagata was there, but a gain on the play of a couple of yards for the Nighthawks. Set up a 3rd down and 3 coming up for the visitors. Staying on the ground, driving the legs, and a 1st down for Nebraska as they take this to the 36-yard line. First down for the Nighthawks. Staying on the ground. Nice hole on that left side of the line. As back still on her feet, able to take this to near the 30. Gain of about 5 on the play. Inside 8 minutes left here in regulation. Trying around the edge, force back inside. 1st down for Nebraska. Is this taken inside the 25-yard line? Ball carrier went down a little awkward. Trying to get up. Had a stoppage there, I think, for the injured player. So 1st down for the Nighthawks. Looking for their first points of the game. They've been down a couple times near the Falcons' red zone, but haven't been able to convert yet. This ball kept by the quarterback. Menix couldn't make the tackle. A sure tackle made there by Bruner. As a gain of about 5 yards on the play for Nebraska.
Once again, let's focus on that. 8-0. Wow.
So second down. Good job by this Utah defense. Closing up that hole quickly. A short gain on the play of just 2 yards. Tella was in on the tackle, as were a couple of other Falcons. Bring him a third and short. And now we've got a timeout going to be taken by the Nighthawks here with 5:26 left in our fourth quarter. We'll be back.
The work can be hard. The hours can be long. And sometimes there's no glamour in it. But you do everything you can to make things perfect, no matter what that takes. You know it's needed. After all, it's not just a job. It's your business. Make it happen with a business degree from Stevens-Henniger College. Call 855-343-9222 or visit stevenshenniger.edu.
Okay, we're going to do the tabulations up here. We'll announce
Third down and 3. Pressure coming, ball thrown out quickly, incomplete. That pressure came from Bruner. I'll set up a fourth down for the Nighthawks.
Christie's going out to figure out a winner here.
Have to get to the 14-yard line. This has been where this Falcons defense has stood tall time after time today. I wonder if you call a sneak here. We talk about how successful it's been. They're going to go to the air. No one there. Intercepted just for good measure by Galicia. And Galicia will take this to the 15-yard line, and Nebraska will turn it over on the play. First down for Utah here, 4:35 left in our fourth quarter.
Groot! Let's hear it for Groot. And those of you who do not like the winner, not the winner, but the judging up here, go see Christie after the game.
So the Utah offense comes back out. Luis Bean at the quarterback position. Inside give with Tella. Tella has some blocking. Tina Tella past the 30 to the 35-yard line. A gain of 20 for Tina Tella on the run. So first down for Utah. A toss. Good pursuit by Nebraska around that edge as they're able to catch up with Dowling. Bring her down for a short gain of just a yard on the carry. Bring a 2nd down and 9 here inside of 3 minutes left. Motion, give it inside. As they go right back to Dowling, and Dowling able to pick up 6 yards on the play. Had a procedure penalty, will back up the Falcons instead. So rather than 3rd and 3, bring up 2nd down and 15 yards to go for Utah. Clock approaching 2 minutes left here. Motion from Galicia. Kept by Bean. Still has the pitch if she wants it. Still has the pitch if she wants it. There it is to Galicia. Galicia evades 1 tackle and across the 50 out of bounds. But a 1st down picked up there for Sarah Galicia. And we will get a stoppage with the 2-minute warning. Inside of 2 minutes left. 1st down for Utah at the Nebraska 49-yard line.
The work can be hard. The hours can be long. And sometimes there's no glamour in it. But you do everything you can to make things perfect, no matter what that takes. You know it's needed. After all, it's not just a job. It's your business. Make it happen with a business degree from Stevens Henniger College. Call 855-343-9222 or visit stevenshenniger.edu.
.152 left here. 1st down for Utah as they give it off here with Magana. Magana there's a penalty flag coming in on the play. This one likely coming back as Magana inside the 25, drug out of bounds at the 23. But the holding penalty will bring it back here. So Utah, we talked about their efficiency today, their ability to score on every drive so far. We're marching down, but that penalty will bring things back to their side of the 50. A costly one is they'll spot at the 46-yard line of Utah. We'll replay 1st down, 1st and 15. Bean tosses. Played well by Nebraska as the gain there for Davis is just 3 yards. As we're down to 45 seconds left. Been an impressive outing for Utah. We talked about the big plays today, a couple big runs, a couple passing touchdowns. Bean and Lane have done a great job under center splitting time as Bean will be able to jump back on this one to keep the possession here with 22 seconds left. But the defense has been impressive as well. They've given up a couple of 4th down conversions, have been down inside their own 25-yard line, have made stops every time, and the playoffs around the corner. I think this is a good way for the Falcons to be playing as they prepare to make a run at a national championship, or at least try. There's the conclusion. The Utah Falcons 48-0, the victor over the Nebraska Nitehawks as they wrap up their season and their regular season home slate here with a decisive victory over Nebraska. For Vince Francis, my name is Dane Stewart. I want to thank you for joining us here for Utah Falcons football as the Falcons defeat Nebraska 48-0.